There you are. We got all the stuff here in the cut. If I may just do the whole introduction.
Yeah, go off,
So
dude.
why
Go
does he
off on me.
why does he sit like that? Why does he sit like that?
I know it's
Why do
coming
you
my
sit?
way, dude.
This guy sits like he's so nerd. Don't hey, relax. All right. You just streamed like what, 2 hours ago?
Yeah.
So
2
you
hours ago.
tired, man. Anywho, ladies and gentlemen, yo. Welcome to to Inside the Streamer Studio. Tonight we have a very special guest here. We have Mr. Hayden Green, 23. This stud. Let's actually just jump into it. Mr. Hayden. Hayden, do you remember how we met?
Dude, I remember how we met. Yes.
Can you explain? Like, no VODs. Can you explain to these people? A lot of people here don't know. No, a lot of people don't know what happened. How did we meet? How did our worlds collide here?
Perfect. Okay, so this is a story straight out of a movie, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just tell it fast though. So I'm getting sexually harassed in my chat, right, by this girl that Moms thinks is more attractive than I think, by the way.
Okay. We could get into that later. We can get into that. We have the receipts.
So yeah, this is happening. Anyways, I'm like telling my people, I'm like, yo, you guys, after all this shit's happened, we need Jesus, right? I didn't even click on this man's stream. Usually I'll like click on the stream and be like, yo, what are we getting ourselves into if it's a random?
True.
Just to be sure. I saw Moms for Christ and I was like picturing Moms for Christ, like moms, not like moms, but like moms, you know?
Of course. Yeah, you were expecting a mother. You were expecting
yeah, multiple mothers.
Multiple. Wow, yikes. That's a different website, Hayden. And I think you also have that one up too, right? Didn't you have that one up through the stream? That is over. It's the Idaho. It's the lag in Idaho, guys. That's what's going on, all right? This man. Anywho, so you went in the site and what happened? You came in and what did you see?
I came in. Well, before I came in, I told everybody, I was like, yo, they're probably like being reverent and quiet in here. So like, let's just fold our arms and walk in and like be quiet. Okay.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, yeah, okay. And we come in here and this man's like, oh, fuck yeah, dude. We got Hayden in here. We got Hayden with the raid.
Yeah.
And I was like, Jesus, dude, what have we done? What have we done, dude? And everybody's just like laughing about it, and Mom's like, "What's so funny, you guys? What are you guys all laughing about?"
Yeah,
like, dude.
To be fair, all right, guys. All right, he left out a very convenient part, which is like this. All right, this lady, she does have a lot. She has a ton of followers. She's a streamer herself, apparently. I even saw some of her VODs, so I know it's not like just bots or whatever. Well, maybe I don't know, but she was saying some nasty things to Hayden, where it's like I'm not gonna go too graphic, like playing DJ Hero. Does that make sense of an analogy? And Hayden, someone clipped him, and they let me analyze it. They let me analyze the clip. And Hayden over here, the tough part is this: what she was doing was the equivalent of heckling to any streamer, right? Is that fair to say? It's heckling because it's not like you can actually. It's not like you could respond properly or even to the same energy. And so Hayden over here, he has such a wholesome community, and you can see his eyes. His eyes are like darting around, trying to figure what the fuck he's doing. What the hell is he going to say that can allow him to be both cool, calm, collective? And I just was like, Hayden, let's be honest. I asked Hayden one question only when he came on. That was the real one, which was like, all right, Mr. Hayden, let's say this lady, what did she use? She used the term, she's like, I don't even know if I want to say it.
She's got the Bible in one hand.
Yeah, she has the Bible. Yeah, and then she was.
Something else in her other hand.
Yeah.
Something else with her other hand.
She was strumming the ukulele in the other.
Yeah, right.
Anyway. Didn't she say she was playing Hey There Delilah in the other hand? Anyways.
Yeah, that's what it was.
And I said, Hayden, if she went in your chat and she was cool and she was just like, hey, at the very end, I enjoyed my stay. You're a really good looking guy. Sit on my face. Would you have not replied to that later? And this man answered with the most honesty in front of everybody. He goes, probably. That was the most. And that's when I knew I liked the man. But Mr. Hayden, thank you so much for joining us here today. I'm acting as if I'm ready to close. Dude, ever since that day, honestly, I have always lurked. I've always checked it out. This man is such a talented streamer through and through. From a guy who can go, you could go do whatever you want. Yeah, you could drink, you could do whatever. You could even like lay down. No one gives a shit what you do.
True, dude.
But yeah, you're off the clock, dude. You're off the clock. You could be a total liability on the stream. Anyways, this man would literally just yesterday, was it, when you did the drumming stream, right?
Yeah, 2 days ago,
This
Saturday. What's today? I don't even know what today is.
today is Tuesday. Yo, thanks so much. But no, you dead ass would like. You would drum for hours. You would play games. You would do just chatting. You would do some origami, which is more Asian than anything I've done on my stream for how many months. And he was just over the top, and I loved it. I felt, and the community is just so hype. So I had to have this man on. I was like, I pray, man. I was like hoping. I was like, would Hayden actually come through and be a part of this and actually want to share his story? And this man was so gracious enough to join us. So Mr. Hayden, the first segment, all right, the first part of this thing, we always get into life, all right? Because once the camera shut down, once all the stuff is, the LEDs in the behind you, once you got to turn off all the shit and you got to get into your regular life, that's who we think is more interesting, to be honest. I think is more interesting than just the man in front of the camera. So I guess first and foremost, man, friends and family. Tell us about you growing up. Where were you from, if you may? What were your upbringings, family, friend groups, all that jazz?
Yeah, it's cool. I grew up in a small town in Idaho, like
Mhm.
southern Idaho.
Mhm.
Um, 2,000 population, lived here my whole life until I left for school, and then I moved north, like into central Idaho
Yeah.
for university. But yeah, I've got like four, two brothers, two sisters. I'm the oldest of all of them.
Wow. Okay.
My friends, like I used to be like cool, like I was cool in high school.
What does
I was
that
cool.
mean?
I
Bullshit.
played sports and stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
Bullshit.
Bullshit. Already first lie.
Nobody on the internet's cool, dude. What the
What if I had like research where it's like, actually, according to my records here, I interviewed your middle school teacher and she said you were totally lame and you fucking sucked.
I just like start shaking. I'm like, fuck you.
I'm canceled. This is it. Anyway, go on. I'm sorry. So,
No,
cool
you
guy.
good.
You played sports.
Yeah. I was like good at sports. Like,
What you play?
I played basketball, football, and baseball, and I was like
Mhm.
pretty decent, like
Mhm.
college level athlete.
Okay.
So I don't know if you're gonna ask like about streaming or how streaming
Oh,
started,
we'll
but
get it. We'll get
the
into that.
farther I get into this, the farther like it's gonna lead into why I started streaming.
Yes.
Um, so I got hurt like with my ankle. I still have
Mhm.
ankle problems, so that's like why I'm not really into sports anymore.
Mm.
My lights are flashing. Someone just followed me. Thank you.
There you go. Oh, no way. That's how it works.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, I
Um,
don't understand that. I'm in an empty room. All right. I look like I'm in a
as long
fucking
as my
hospital.
PC's turning on, dude, I know what the hell's going on here.
Must be nice.
Hey, thanks, Lily. Um, yeah, I play Pokemon Go.
Hmm.
But yeah,
Oh,
I
wait,
guess that was it.
what?
Like,
How did that injury go from that to Pokemon Go?
dude, I'm just reading your chat, man.
Oh, you don't even gotta worry about it, all right? They just they can fuck off, all right? I told them.
Yeah, okay,
To be
okay.
fair, I told them, all right. I said there's a segment for you guys to ask questions. We'll get into that a little later. But yes, go on. I'm sorry. So you were injured. That was the last thing you jumped on.
Yeah, so I was injured, which is how
Hmm.
I got into streaming. But we can talk about that when the
Yeah.
question comes up.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyways, I had a bunch of friends. I don't anymore. I won't even try and pretend like I do. I straight up don't have friends
What
anymore outside
happened?
of the internet. Just getting into the whole Twitch thing. They're just like I don't know. It's just weird for him. I kind of grew up like in like an outcast kind of. I live in country,
Uh
like in
huh.
the country,
Uh
and
huh.
I'm not country. I've got skinny jeans on right now.
Okay. So he's
And it's
hipster.
just not
He's
it's just
hipster.
not like it's not me.
Uh huh.
And everybody wants to say that like they're different.
Hmm.
And I'm not saying I'm different like in trying to be like, yo, I don't fit in, but I legit like don't fit in here. And everybody says that.
On
And
Twitch
so I
or
guess
in Idaho?
no, in Twitch, dude, I love Twitch because I feel like that's where I fit in at
Uh huh.
actually. But in Idaho, no, dude. Like I could walk out the front door right
Yeah.
here. Neighbors got horses and shit.
What the?
Dude, literally, like
You're living
literally.
Red Dead Redemption outside the second you
Exactly.
out.
I live Red Dead Redemption. Like if you've played that, that's what my hometown looks like,
Uh-huh.
bro.
No, okay. So
Straight
you go
up.
to your local saloon when you're asked to go pick up eggs. What do you?
Basically. Honestly, we have one grocery store. It's just like this like old ass grocery store.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. It's like it doesn't seem realistic to a lot of people, but to me it
Hmm.
is because it's like my reality, you know.
Yeah.
Um,
True. True.
yeah, so that's what I've grown up in. And for some reason I didn't end up like I hate country music. I
Yeah.
guess if you grow up surrounded by that stuff, you either like really embrace it or really
Hmm.
dislike it. And most people don't end up in the middle, and I just ended up on the other end of it.
True. True.
But
True. Do you?
yeah,
Do you? I mean, you mentioned your neighbors. Do you yourself also have any farm animals,
no,
horses? No.
no.
No. Okay.
So like, and I guess with the whole family thing, my whole family lives in this town, or like really close to it.
Hmm.
Um, so my whole family lives here. They were all like into hunting and into farms and shit.
I'm
The
starting to think
closest
this
I
is.
ever got to, dude, I moved pipe for my uncle just because I was like, dude, I'm a kind of a bitch. I'm kind
Yeah.
of a little bitch right now, and I need to get a little bigger or something. So I was like, yo, uncle, can I move some pipe for you, dude? And he's like, yeah, dude, come move some pipe. And I could barely even lift the things, especially if they had
Yeah.
water in it. And my uncle's just shaking his head. He's like, Jesus, dude,
Yeah.
this kid needs
This
to
man
go somewhere.
fucking. He's
I
trying
did.
to.
I show up in my Nike tennis shoes, and
Oh
he's like,
my god.